Today we are going to be getting into some June favorites. We're going to cover makeup, body care, hair care, some skincare, and then also some of the lessons I've been integrating this month, some things I've been loving that have just been bringing me joy and making me happy, some things I've implemented into my routine. And if you're new here, welcome. I spent years in the mental health field as a licensed therapist, and this channel is honestly just my way of bringing joy back into the healing process and connecting with people who have ever felt maybe weighed down by personal growth or personal transformation, because I know firsthand it can be heavy to heal, but it doesn't always have to be. So beauty is something that has been healing for me in a fun and lighthearted way, and I want to be here for you guys so we can co-regulate together, build community, and heal through fun and joy. So let's get into it. There are a ton of things that I'm kind of testing out at the moment, so I'm holding off on forming fully fledged opinions about a lot of things before I recommend them. But these are the things that I've been using consistently that I have formed my opinion on, so to speak, and I want to share because I am obsessed. First, we'll do hair care, and this is a very short category. It's just one product because I'm testing out a ton of hair care products, and there are some that I really love and will probably be in next month's favorites video. But the one that I have been loving for this month, this is actually an Abby Young recommendation, which if you follow Abby Young, she is a trichologist, I think. It's a hair expert, and her hair is freaking stunning. She recommended this product. It is the OGX Bond Protein Repair Heat Protectant Spray. And the mist on this guy, I wonder if you can see. You kind of can't. Do you hear that though? You know what the mist is like when you hear that sound. But it is just, oh, it smells so good too. Honestly, they could make a perfume of this. But the mist I love because a lot of heat protectant sprays, it's just the mist is a little too fine. You don't really feel like it's getting your whole head. This makes it easy to kind of like evenly distribute all over your head. And if you heat style your hair but you don't wash it every day, because I know there's some good heat stylers that you put in damp hair, but this you can use on dry hair, which I love, and you can use it on damp hair. But it's basically like a leave-in conditioning heat protectant spray. I've been loving this. I highly recommend this. The sprayer alone just gives me joy. But so that is my hair care recommendation for this month. I guarantee I'll have a lot more next month. Sneak peek, some of the Color Wow products that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I just dyed my hair and really trying to protect this investment, you know what I mean? I wanted to use very color safe products, so I'm testing some of those out right now. We will move on to body care, which is also a very short category this month. It also is just one product, and it is the Natura Ecos Takuma Lotion. I'm probably honestly pronouncing every single one of those words wrong, but and I'll link it. You can get it on Amazon or on their website. It makes your skin feel so smooth, and oh my god, it smells so good. Honestly, not in a weird way, but it smells like a baby. It smells like a baby head. Every night after I shower and I get in bed, my husband's like, what smells like a baby head? I'm like, that would be me. Just in like a fresh, nostalgic way. I don't know, but I love the smell of this stuff. It's very hydrating on the skin. It says it helps to prevent body signs of aging, and I don't really know how, but I'm rolling with it. So I love this stuff. So I'll link all of this stuff, but it is really good. That's the body care section, just the one. We have a couple of things for skincare. The first for skincare is the In Beauty Project Extreme Cream. It's the firming and lifting moisturizer. And I've used this stuff in the past, and I recently came back to it. And I will say I do usually have to use a more occlusive moisturizer after it. I use the Rhode, I think it's the Barrier Butter. It's like the thicker overnight one after this because my skin is criminally dry and it's not necessarily hydrating enough. So I do understand if you have really dry skin and you just want to use one moisturizer, maybe this isn't your top pick, but right now I'm turning 29. My focus is kind of helping with collagen production, keeping the skin smooth. And I'm also not afraid of aging. My mom is in her 50s and has never had any work done or anything, and her skin is beautiful. She has good skin routine. She just keeps her skin healthy. She's gorgeous. Her skin is beautiful. Like, I'm not afraid of a wrinkle. I'm not afraid of my face looking lived in, okay? I think you earn that. You earn that with life experience. You earn those lines. So if I can use skincare to make my skin healthier and keep my skin healthy, I'm gonna do that. So this has plant-based retinol, peptides, and ceramides. So I've really just been loving it. It's done a very good job. I feel like it contours my face a little more. That could be the placebo, but it's the placebo for a reason. Okay, it works. And then my next one is a self-tan rec, and I am obviously very fair-skinned, and I do like to protect my skin from the sun. I'm not focused on getting like a natural tan, but a little bit of healthy color in your skin in the summer can be nice. So I've used a bunch of different self-tan things, and I love this brand anyway. I've used their face tan drops, put it in my lotion, but for some reason I just feel like the drops, I can never make it look even. It always kind of looks like I have like a weird mustache, or I don't know, it just never looks fully even. And this stuff, the Tan Luxe, the water, I just got this, and I've honestly used it like every night for 3 weeks, and there's not even a day. I know this is gonna last me a long ass time. So it's expensive, but I know it's gonna last me a long time. So for me, it's worth the investment. I just do usually like 3 sprays, 1, 2, 3, and it disperses so evenly. I honestly think this is my favorite tanning product I've ever used on my face, and a new find for me. The last 2 skincare products, these have been absolute game changers for me. I'm not even gonna lie. So on the clock every month, I would get acne like on my chin and on my forehead, which I knew was hormonal breakouts because it would come like a few days before my period and last for like a week after my period because it would just take a little longer to go away. And this product right here, oh, do I have a glowing endorsement for this baby. This is the Clearstem Clarity Serum. And I swear to you, I've used a lot of different skincare products for like exfoliation, and my skin is just so dry and sensitive. It's had a difficult time handling a lot of products, but this has mandelic acid, turmeric, and vitamin C. And also most vitamin C products, my skin is just too sensitive. So I feel like this is my way of getting in vitamin C in a more gentle way. But I swear to God that I've used this for a couple months. I haven't had any hormonal breakouts. I haven't had a single breakout since I've used this. And that's not to say you can't, obviously that's just been my experience, but it says it's smoothing, detoxifying, and brightening. And this quite possibly is one of my favorite skincare products I've ever used. Like I never want to go without it. And along the same lines, this Clearstem Bounce Back Serum. Now I've only been using this one for about 3 weeks, but it smells really good. It makes my skin feel really soft, and I've absolutely noticed a difference in some of the fine lines on my forehead and just kind of the overall like bounciness of my skin, if that makes sense. I've been loving that, and Clearstem did give me a code. It's not like sponsored by them or anything, but they just gave me a code because I was talking about them so much over on my Instagram. And my code is BrieLuke. I'll put it on the screen and then I'll put it in the description as well. But they're expensive products, so if you can get a discount, that's always helpful. That's it for skincare. So the next category is makeup, and I have 6 makeup products that this month absolutely blew me out of the freaking water, okay? Now 2 of these are from Say, and I won't lie, one of these might have even been in my last month's favorites video, maybe even the month before that, who knows, but honestly I don't even care because I cannot stop talking about this makeup product. I think this is genuinely like my favorite makeup product to exist, period. And that is saying an absolute lot. And I understand there's some controversy around this one, and I get it, everybody's skin's different, so you know, people aren't gonna like the same things, but for me this is, oh my god, amazing. It is the Say Glowy Super Skin Foundation, and I wear the shade 4, and you guys, this foundation, I want to set up a shrine to this foundation. Every time I come down to do my makeup, I want to see this on a pedestal with hearts all around it. If I could go out and just have 2 makeup products, it would be this one and one of the ones that I'm going to talk about. Absolutely. That's just my baby girl, and I love her till death do us part, man. You know how they used to bury pharaohs with their money and their worldly belongings because they thought you'd take it with you? If that's true, someone bury me with my Say foundation. Just put it right there in the casket with me. Rest in peace. The other one from Say is the Glowy Super Gel. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a hater of this product a little bit. And I think that was just because the color options weren't the best on me. Like the lighter one just didn't really do that much for me. I was like, I don't really get it. The bronzing drops, I don't get it. The bronzing drops have never looked good on me. I'm just too fair for them. So anyways, this color is the Rose Glow color. And I get it now. I get it, you guys. I get it. I understand why you like it so much. I'm wearing it today, and I think like that rosiness, it just actually added something to my skin. It added a little bit of oomph, you know? And now I fear I won't be able to go without it, and now Say gets even more of my money. Are you happy, Say? Are you happy? I bet you are. Now, these next two products I'm actually wearing on my face right now. And one of them, in fact, I need to re-up. And that is the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balm. And this one's in the color Blackberry Sorbet. I have all the high-end lip balms. I have the like Summer Fridays and the Ole Henriksen, and I love those a lot. But I just find myself reaching for this one the most. And the smell, oh my God. It really smells like blackberry ice cream, blackberry sorbet. It really smells like it. It's delicious. So these are an absolute win in my book. And then the next one that I'm wearing is the Morphe Cheek Thrills Blush Trio. Now, I don't own any of the Patrick Ta ones, but honestly, I don't think I'll need to after knowing these exist. And I will say, I'm glad I went and swatched them in person, because I was looking at getting the shade After Party, and I went and swatched it. It was a little too warm on me in person on my hand, and I ended up getting the shade Blind Date, which I thought looked like it was gonna be too pink for me, but on my face, it's very like natural. I just haven't been able to put this down since I got it. I love this color, the Blind Date color. I definitely, let me know if there's other colors I should get, because I could be convinced. Okay, the last two makeup products are both stains, and the other one, I think it's in my purse somewhere because I've been taking it with me everywhere, so I don't have it in my hand currently, but it's the Benetint, and that's the product I was talking about, where my Desert Island makeup product, where if I could just take two, it'd be the Safe Foundation and the Benetint, the regular, like original one, the rose tint one. But the original is definitely my favorite, and definitely the one that just works on me the best. I have the Flora tint and the Love tint, but I just always grab the Benetint, the regular one. And the last stain is the Rare Beauty Lip Oil Stain. Let me put on a tiny bit of this right now. I find it definitely works best for me in like small amounts, because this is a darker shade. This is the shade Affection, and it's intimidating in the bottle, but on the lips, I also feel like it goes super well with this Blackberry. So I've been using this as a combo, because then when the Blackberry wears off, the stain is there and it's just beautiful. So I feel like this is a really good combination. And this has been high on my list, and I love the formula of this. It's so soft and like cushiony on the lips. It's like gel-like, and the stain lasts very well after the fact, and I think it's just beautiful. And then also, this makeup bag I got on Amazon is amazing, and I love it. I've honestly bought a lot of different makeup bags recently, just trying to find one that works well for me, kind of just being able to fit all the things I like to fit. And this has a lot of room, and it has a little compartment for brushes, and has a divider with some pouches in the middle, and this pouch back here. I feel like it's just perfect, and I think I got it on Amazon for like, I want to say like $17 or something. I'll link it, but it definitely feels like very good quality, very sturdy, and I love the space and the compartments and the little handle. It's just like the perfect size. Also, I made a short about this coffee that I recreated, trying to create the Starbucks vanilla sweet cream cold brew, which has been my absolute go-to since it came out. I love that drink, and I definitely recreated it at home. Go over to my shorts if you want to see how I made it. Okay, now last, let's talk about just a few little things that have been making me so happy this month, and have really been emulating that transition into summer for me in terms of like ritual and lifestyles and just activities, things like that. First of all, in my city in Salt Lake, they're doing a yoga at the Capitol for free. And I went this week with one of my best friends, and doing yoga outside just underneath the blue sky, I swear to God, it was one of the most peaceful hours I've had in so long. And just being outside, I mean, I work from home, I work inside, I'm inside a lot of the day. Just getting outside and doing some type of movement renewed my spirit, I swear. And they were playing Michael Bublé's Feeling Good. Oh my God, I almost had an astral projection at that moment. I was like, I feel so good right now. I'm just doing movement outside with this song playing. It was incredible. Now I've made a goal to go to that every week, and also just to try and get more movement in outside, like yoga stretches on my balcony, or I don't know, stretching, yoga poses, just any kind of movement outside. I'm trying to get that in daily, even if it's just a few minutes. So that's been a huge goal of mine. And number two, I chatted with ChatGPT a little bit about morning and nighttime routines. I'm trying to get those a little bit more on lock for the summer. I just want to be able to wake up earlier naturally and start my day out on a good foot, and then have a good night routine. So I was just talking to ChatGPT, and the first thing it said for morning routine was, before you even touch your phone, putting a hand on your heart and one on your belly, and just kind of affirming to yourself, I'm open to having a good day, I'm open to beautiful experiences, and I'm open-minded for whatever miracles could occur today. And I think that openness and that curiosity and that willingness to see possibility is one of the things that has changed my life the most this year, is that I've stopped being so committed to things going poorly or going wrong. I know sometimes it can be hard to say, this is gonna be the most amazing day of my life. Sometimes that doesn't feel authentic or real, but I found that just a willingness and an openness to possibility brings such a lightness to your life and such a playfulness that I feel like has benefited me so much this year. I know in my head, grabbing your phone first thing in the morning is not the healthiest, but sometimes I do it anyway, and I'll get on like YouTube. I do stay off TikTok and Instagram in the morning. I know the short form just is like too much for me, but sometimes I'll get on and like watch a longer video, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think just having those few moments in the beginning of the day, I'm open to things going really well today. I think it just sets you off on a really good foot. So that's been another thing. The third thing that I'm committed to doing this weekend is making a playlist of feel-good summer songs. And it was the Michael Bublé that inspired me, because that song is absolutely going on my feel-good playlist. And I'm thinking, like, I already have my playlist where it's like fun pop songs, but I'm talking about the songs that just make you feel good, you feel it in your soul, and just those kind of songs, you know, just like a feel-good playlist. The last thing in terms of just things that have been making me feel really good this month and really happy is taking solace in the small rituals throughout your day and really slowing down. Taking time to make your coffee, to get ready in the morning, to do your skincare, to take a shower, like really just knowing that you're worth the time spent. And I also understand most of us are very busy, right? We have busy lives. People have a lot busier lives than I do. I know I'm not a parent yet. I don't have that responsibility yet. And I know there's a lot of single parents or just parents who are really hustling. And I grew up with a single mom, and I talked to her a lot about how she made time for herself. And I'm gonna make a video about that soon. I know we're all busy, but even just a couple of minutes, any way you can take time for yourself and just slow down, it really sets the tone for your life. Just shows your subconscious that you're not in a rush. We're meant to enjoy this experience a little, you know? We're on this planet to enjoy, and I think that's a big reason I've been leaning into beauty and ritual and all of that. I'm just at a place where I just want to enjoy things, you know? I just want to have fun and enjoy things, appreciate aesthetics and all of that. Those are the things that I've been integrating this month that I've been loving, and I would love to hear your favorite products, your favorite rituals, what you've been learning this month and integrating. I would just love to hear all of it in the comments. I appreciate you so much for being here with me. Seriously, if you're here with me, it means the world to this little Cancer soul. Thank you for being here, and I hope that you have a very beautiful day.